In the news this week, petty thieves caught red-handed as government announces tougher laws targeting serial retail criminals.
Also tonight, Aishwarya's father reveals why he is running in politics as Labor's frontrunner to replace the Attorney General's seat is revealed.
3D guns hit the streets. Police crack down on legal gun production as government improves local firearm legislations.
Perth gets exciting as WWE descends into Optus Stadium. And later, Dr. Andrew Miller's comment.
This is The Evening News with Ivan Loom and Maliva Thorne.
Good evening. A shoplifting incident in Belmont has sparked community outrage after petty thieves were caught stealing a large number of expensive items, laughing as they ran away right in front of our news cameras. Ironically, this incident coincided with the government's preparation to introduce tough penalties targeting serial shoplifters with significant jail time. Paige Reid has the exclusive footage of the incident.
This is the site at Belmont Forum Shopping Centre earlier this week. 3 young women sprinting out of the shopping centre after allegedly stealing 9 handbags from the Strandbag store. Local shoppers and residents looked on as the women involved split up at the door and ran different directions on Belmont Avenue. The store involved closed the doors immediately after 50 seconds of rampage. Petty crime is becoming an increasing problem around the state, and the Cook government, along with the community, say they are sick of it.
We don't want to put people away just because they've made one bad decision on one bad day. But if people continue to offend, particularly over a 12-month period, they will fall into a category of offender which can be jailed. And we will be providing the courts with those powers to make sure that that takes place.
This week not only saw the beginning of new legislations to crack down on these serial offenders, but the opening of the new Operations Command Centre in Perth CBD. This new command centre will not only allow for better response time, but enable live decision-making for officers on the front lines. From body cam footage, CCTV, drones and helicopters, you can run, but you can't hide.
This is where we can access that information. We can make really good decisions for community safety. We can respond better to 000 calls. And we can protect our community, not just as police, but as a community.
Police will now have eyes in the sky watching these criminals, making them easier to catch. Paige Reid, WAMN News.
There are major movements within both sides of politics this week after Labor Attorney General John Quigley announced his move to retire from politics. A credible source within the party revealed to WAMN News exclusively on who the frontrunner for his seat in 2025 will be. The Liberals, on the other hand, Aishwarya's father Aswath, revealed his reasons of running for pre-selection during a private dinner. Peter Kennedy has more.
Well, what a week it's been. First on Labor. As you've read in our exclusive report this week, the party's president, practising lawyer and Bayswater councillor Lorna Clark, is favoured to take over the northern suburb seat of Butler. Currently, she's affiliated with the right faction within the Labor Party. Clark's considered part of Labor's new generation due to her solid track record within the party, according to sources. This latest move may also consolidate Premier Chief of Staff's Daniel Pastorelli, his move to run as a Labor candidate in next year's election. Sources also anticipate Clark's ascension to a parliamentary secretary role and potentially to a ministerial position in the future. Our source says she has demonstrated a commendable track record and has been a stalwart within the party, serving as the president of the WA Labor Party for several years. I anticipate that after a term in state parliament, she'll assume the role of parliamentary secretary and subsequently a promotion as a minister. There'll be ample opportunities for her as several ministers and MPs are expected to retire at the end of the next term of office. With this arrangement, the party is open for Daniel Pastorelli, the Premier's Chief of Staff, to contest the seat of Lansdale. WAMN News also understands that current Lansdale MP and former Minister Margaret Quirk may announce her retirement from politics soon. To the Liberals now. Aishwarya's father, Aswath Tapara, has revealed his reasons for running for pre-selection for Morley during a private dinner this week. As you can see in the footage from that night, Aswath was accompanied by his wife Prasitha and their baby daughter in front of around 50 people. During the dinner, Aswath reveals his intentions and the reasons behind his pre-selection move. Aswath's only on-record comment to us is that he confirmed his pre-selection for the seat of Morley going head-to-head against Health Minister Amber Jade Sanderson. Although WAMN News was there listening to Aswath's discussions, given it's a private dinner, we respect his wish that the details of his speech remain private. Peter Kennedy, WAMN News.
Hi there. Are you looking for a new home or want to refinance your car mortgage to get a better rate? At AA Finance Solutions, we have the expertise and knowledge to help you to find the right loan for your needs and budgets. Contact us today. Let us help you to make your home ownership dream a reality.
AA Finance Solutions, your local mortgage broker.
The WWE event in Perth has stirred excitement across the nation as hardcore wrestling fans descended upon Optus Stadium to see their favourite star engage in hand-to-hand combat. Thousands lined up during the afternoon to witness superstars including Rhea Ripley, Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Becky Lynch and Chief Content Officer Triple H. The celebrities arrived in Perth on Wednesday, launching a marketing event for fans at Forest Place. The government expects this exclusive event to boost local tourism, hotels and the hospitality industry.
So I'm energised by the community and the fact that so many West Australians love it, and also that we've had so many visitors. Going to the Canfield yesterday after the fan event, I mean a lot of people who have travelled from interstate that I spoke to. So people have travelled. It's a high energy event and I'm very, very excited and pumped to be part of it.
WA Police have released details revealing the seriousness of printing firearms using 3D printers. There are major criminal penalties for anyone found guilty of offences concerning making 3D printed guns and gun parts. This was recently highlighted in a search by Drug and Firearms Squad detectives of the home located in Coogee. The search occurred on the 14th of December last year, and police allege that they found various items relating to the action of 3D printing gun parts. For example, they found a 3D printer, a not yet complete gun, and gun parts. Police believe that the parts were good enough quality to create a fully functional gun. As a result, a 52-year-old man has been charged and he is going through the court system. In another incident, a 29-year-old woman and a 31-year-old man in Bunbury were charged after authorities allegedly found a hidden 3D printed gun in their car. Police state that anyone found guilty of taking part in illegal gun activity, like making, selling or fixing guns, will potentially wind up with 14 years in jail as a punishment.
Opposition leader Shane Love has criticised the state government over inaction regarding the recent blackout in regional WA. Mr Love believes the government should have taken greater action to give critical help to local businesses struggling to deal with the fallout of the major power outages that impacted the Perth Hills, the Goldfields and the Wheat Belt in January. Local businesses who had been affected by power outages has been only given $240 power assistance for help so far, despite some butchers, grocers, cafes and restaurants facing an average loss of more than $16,000, while others reportedly lost more than $50,000. The opposition has asked the Cook government to provide specific assistance packages and hold an independent inquiry that will investigate the blackouts.
The Australian Nursing Federation's WA State Secretary, Jeanette Ray, has criticised Health Minister Sanderson, stating that she is unaware of her priorities in Australia by embarking on a 10-day trip to India. The Health Minister is currently on a 10-day trip to India, recruiting overseas doctors to help strengthen the state's health department. The ANF says the healthcare department has major issues around salaries, lack of staff, working conditions and housing that need to be addressed. Ray suggests that instead of spending millions on recruitment campaigns attracting overseas health professionals, the minister should instead investigate why nurses do not want to stay long term. She also questioned why the state government isn't putting WA health workers first, as they are an essential workforce.
And now here's Dr. Andrew Miller with his weekly medical and news commentary.
Hi, thanks for your time. I'm here in Sydney, getting ready to go into the stadium to hear Taylor perform. Pretty excited to see it actually, and I'm pretty excited to be here with my elder daughter and to support the positive stuff, the positive messages that Taylor puts out there, particularly I think for young women. and the atmosphere here is amazing. The positivity, the friendliness everywhere, I think a really impressive part of the culture that she supports. So from my family to yours, there should be a little bit more positivity in the world, and it's good to be part of it.
Thanks, Doctor. Now, WWE's in town, and I know a lot of our viewers are fans. But what about you, Ivan?
I'm not so sure about that. WWE, I think it's more of an entertainment for different Australians. Everyone has different tastes. What about you? Are you a fan of it or not?
I've watched it a little bit, but not that much. But I'm definitely glad to see how much excitement it's brought to Perth.
You saw how long the queues were.
Oh,
just a buzz,
yeah.
And you just can't get out even, isn't it?
No, it's fascinating. And now here's Leo Palisi with what's coming up on 6 News tonight.
Thank you very much, guys. The top stories we're following on 6 News right now. New South Wales Police said they will continue to participate in Mardi Gras even after one of their own officers was accused of murdering a Sydney couple. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu reveals a plan for post-war Gaza in less than 4 weeks to go until the Tasmanian state election. You can, of course, watch live whenever you want on our YouTube channel. Just search 6 News AE to find us. For now, though, it's back to you.
Thanks, Leo. And that's our weekly news and current affairs. We have the latest news on our website, wamnnews.com.au.
Remember to subscribe to the WAMN Extra News Club so we can continue our work in the community. Full details on wamnews.com.au/news/extra. From Melly and myself, wish you good health, good night. See you next Sunday.
Thanks for watching.